Doris, this is David.
Hi, David.
Hi. All right.
Okay.
So right here we have your electric power towing jack. You have a night light on and off so you can see at night. You got RET to retract, which will lower your towing jack down. You got EXT to extend your power towing jack up.
Extend.
This here will level the RV front and back to make it flat and centered. You can place a leveling device of your choice down here, like a bubble meter, a ball meter, a bar, to help indicate when you're flat centered on the middle. Now, if your power towing jack does not work for any mechanically reasons, or you don't have a source to charge your battery, there's no juice in your battery, you can always take off this back cap here. Just peel it and pull it off. You have a crank in your storage department. You'll stick it here, crank it up, you crank it down manually. Now your power towing jack can operate off the battery by itself. If your battery does not have enough juice in it, you can always plug in your 7-way cord to the back of any vehicle that can plug into here. That will produce a charge to your battery and run your traffic lights. Now, when they bring your vehicle over to do your hitch work and demonstrations, they're going to show you on how to hook up to your vehicle properly in a safe way. But this here is your emergency brake cable cord. If this ever disconnects from the truck, the wheels on here will automatically lock up. Then you got your hookup chain. Let me take off my jacket, it's getting warm.
Yeah.
For your towing jack plate, I would suggest placing a padding underneath it, a block or padding. Blocks will reduce the stress and tension of it being extended out all the way. Placing material such as rubber, plastic, wood, bricks will help it. Got your propane cover here. You're going to twist these valves up, fold them back. This will allow you to have quick, easy access to turn off and on your propane tanks from the valves. You can unclip and reclip this top panel part. Just pull them over and twist them down. This bungee cord, it's going to go on the bottom of this cover. Lift up. The cord will go from one loop underneath the tray to the other loop, which will hold it down. You have 2 new fully filled propane tanks. The only way to turn your tanks off and on is from the valve. You want to have one open at a time and the other closed. When you're traveling and storing it, both of them should be closed. Now in the back, this is your gauge reader. It's not by a number, it's by color. On the back, there's a screen. It is black right now, it's clear. When your tank runs low, it's going to start filling up to red. When it's fully red, you're empty. So it only goes to one tank or another. You want to have it pointed at the tank that you're using, and that tank should be open. When you run out of propane, you'll close the valve, disconnect the hose, loosen this plate, take them out, get them filled, and bring them back, hook it up and open it. Or, if available in your area, you can have a propane mobile service come out and fill it up on site. Now, for your power towing jack, there is a fuse. If this fuse goes out, you want to take it out and replace it with a new one.
It's the old style fuse, right?
It's just
The
a regular,
wide fuse.
regular
Okay.
fuse, yeah. Your fuses for your RV, inside or outside, you can get them at any car shop.
Right.
Got your battery. I'm gonna go ahead and take the strap off.
Now there is going to be 2 of them, David, so...
They're gonna rewire it and set it up for you then.
Okay.
Instead of 12 volts, 24 volt. So you got a Tampa Bay Marina lead acid battery.
Mm-hmm.
Every 3 to 6 months, you're going to check the caps off, check the water levels. If it looks low, empty, or dried, you're going to add distilled water only. There we go.
So this we can connect and lock down now, correct?
We can go ahead and do that if you
All
like.
right, yeah, show me the.
So you're just going to spike this out of the little holes. Okay. I'm going to hook it up onto this loop.
Okay.
Run my arm underneath. Give it a little tug. Hook it up onto this loop. Okay. So now it stays.
Maybe it hooks up here. Okay.
We'll come over to this side.
Now these should be all tightened down.
If you like.
Well,
One at a time. To use the
the tanks one at
Yeah.
a time. Yes.
one at a time.
Okay.
Here, you got your weight information on the unit. We have your tire information on the unit. You have a gutter. That's your air conditioning condensation. That's normal and okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rainwater will also run off the corners. We're going to twist them up. It's going to help by a magnet. So if you want to step over here, I'm going to step over here up against the wall. This light has a little bubble. That's a motion detector. If it's on 2 bars, it's going to go off and on due to motion.
Mm-hmm.
If it's on the circle, it's going to stay off. If it's on 1 bar, it stays on the whole time. This block right here is a TPS tire pressure system. A smart block will go there, and these smart caps will go on your wheels. It will share signal strengths to each other and sends a message to your phone with the tire temperature and pressure. You guys want to stand over here now? Come over this.
This side over here.
We got a quick disconnect water hose. You could take it off just like an air hose and reuse it. Got a hot and cold valve in your water hose head. You can use it for any purpose you want. This light is for a little blue light underneath your sewer hookup, so you can see your sewage area at night. You got satellite and cable hookup. When you plug in the source to there, it feeds into the whole entire unit. You got an outlet right here. This is to check and read your solar panels. So you can hit the V over here to read the voltage.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit the middle to read amperage and amperage hours. Then the last button closest to me is your percentage. You can read the percentage of your battery charge. Up here for your solar, right there. This is your solar charging box. That allows your solar to charge to your battery. It triple charges and maintains your battery from dying out completely. It doesn't necessarily power and run everything, but when you're running off the batteries by itself, it gives you a longer time to use it. This is your battery disconnect switch. You'll twist it and pop it out. It does not harm or affect your batteries at any time you do so. Usually you're going to do so when you're storing it. This is where you're going to hook up your water hose. You want to have a pressure regulator to reduce the income pressure to 40-50 psi recommendedly. Up to you. City water. If you left your water running here and it's on city water, it will send water directly into all your water lines with direct pressure. So you got on-demand water. It does not fill or withdraw water from your freshwater tank. Right now your freshwater tank is full. To fill up your freshwater tank, you'll flip this up to fresh tank fill. Water here will be sent into filling up your freshwater tank only. When your freshwater tank becomes full, it will start overflowing out beneath. Now to use the water from the freshwater tank, we're going to flip it down to sitting, go inside, turn on the water pump. That will suck water from the tank into the unit. Now if you're hooked up to your hose for city water, you should dump the water out of your freshwater tank and have the water pump off, which I'll go over that. Here, you can run your hoses and cable cords from underneath and through so you can have this door locked and shut. Okay?
It's a lot to remember.
It can be, yes. Your crank for your power tongue jack can also crank down your stabilizers. It's all in one crank. When you use your stabilizers, place a block of padding underneath them. They don't lift or level the RV. Too much weight and pressure can bend, tear, snap, or break them. They're just there to meet with the ground. So once they hit the ground, that's it. They're there to prevent it from rocking and shaking around. You don't necessarily need them, but they're pretty neat. Right here, you got a gray tank. This is a gray valve. Right now it's shut. When you open it, it's just going to stop to a certain extent. Right here, got your sewer hose hookup.
And where's the gray water come out of, David?
So the gray up there comes from your kitchen sink. This gray valve right here comes from your sink and bathroom. Sink and shower from your bathroom. Before you take this cap off, you want to make sure all your valves are pushed in and closed. Might step away from here. So right now the valves are closed. You want to have them closed, and you want to, this is your cover cap. You want to hook up your sewer hose just like this cap. Run your sewer hose to the sewage. At the end of the sewer hose, there's a clear elbow adapter piece so you can see what's in there. You're always going to keep your valves shut. You're always going to do one at a time, starting with your black tank. Your black valve right here is your toilet wastewater only.
Wastewater, the black tank.
Yep.
The toilet.
Okay.
Inside there's a monitor screen that tells you your tank levels. You're always going to dump them when they're full, before you travel, and before you store it. You're always going to do one at a time, starting with your black valve. It's going to come out here at the end of the sewer hose. When it stops flowing, you're going to leave that black valve open, hook up a hose up there, right here.
This one.
That is your black tank flush.
Oh.
It's like a dishwasher in your black tank. It's going to pump and wash out any leftovers in your black tank. It's going to come out murky, but when it comes out clear and clean, you'll turn the water off, close your black, then do your grays one at a time. Your grays do not have a tank flush because it's clean, soapy water. You always want to keep your valves shut because you want to have it all come out at once. If you left it open, you can have it, it's not going to have enough force to come down. So it's going to build a backwash. Now there's a caution sticker up there because if your black valve is closed and you left water running through there, it will fill up your black tank and it will backfire out of your toilet or your roof. Do not want that happening.
No.
Part of maintaining your slide, you're going to apply slide lubricant rubber spray. It's called 303. You can find it in a shop. You're going to spray the sides, top and bottom once a month. You're just going to spray the rubber. Once you do, you're going to go inside, retract your slide in and back out. That lubricates the rubber sealing so it doesn't screech, make sounds coming in, makes it glide easily, keeps the UV protected from drying and cracking. Now, your slide does not have a top cover, So if you're over a tree or a debris lay on top, blow or sweep off the tops before bringing it in. Back here, you have a gray tank. So, I'm trying to think of this now. Washer and dryer, or the washing machine.
Oh, all right.
This helps to know if you guys have them.
Can I ask one question?
Yep.
What do we put on here?
Nothing.
Nothing. We don't have to put anything in there.
Right. If you're going to level the unit, left, right, side, side, you're going to back or forward the wheels up onto stacking blocks or pads and chuck the wheels off. That will lift the axle up, and you don't have to do it if you're on a flat elevated ground, but if you're on a hilly side, then you can do so. You got your low points down here, so you're going to dump these out when you're storing the RV or winterizing it. You guys going to be in Florida the whole time, are y'all?
Between here and Texas, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, if you're storing it in winter conditions, you'll put antifreeze in your lines. Other than that, for storing purposes, just empty this out.
Empty.
That will blow water out of your water lines. Yeah, blue for cold, red for hot. So anything that holds water collective in your lines is going to be blown out here.
So it means from time to time need to.
No, only if we're going to be storing. If it's going to be freezing, then we would.
Freezing
if
or
I'm,
storing it.
Yeah, if I'm correct with this.
When storing, it need to.
Yeah, you don't turn.
Release.
You don't turn the water on. You just open these valves and it'll clean
When
out
storage.
the lines. Yeah.
Correct. You
When
need to
storage.
dump your tanks out
Yep.
and drain the water lines.
Every time we store.
Storing.
Yeah. Okay.
Question I do have is not to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
when I already lost my train of thought.
Okay.
All right, I'll think about it. I'll think.
Okay. Here's the back of your water heater.
Water heater.
This dial knob right here is your flame selection for propane. You can use a small flame, small propane, or a big flame, which uses more propane.
So where's this at right now?
In maximum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Max is bigger flame, hot water quickly,
Okay.
more propane.
Okay.
So this is off and on to turn on the system, and you got a fuse. That fuse goes out, the system's not going to work. Okay. It's tankless and
So it's
on
easy
demand.
to replace a fuse.
Good. No tank. I like it.
Yes.
Just in case the fuse it blown up.
Yeah, we'll
How
make
to
sure.
replace-
We'll
how
have-
to replace.
It's easy. You just unscrew it. It comes
Yeah.
out, and then you put the new one in.
Yep.
It's a round. A round fuse.
Cannot be closed.
Sometimes the rubber gets caught.
All right. So you climb the ladder. You climb the ladder to spray on top.
If you do that, yes. You got rear bumper storage. You can remove the cap and store whatever you like.
What?
That's where the black hose would go.
Yeah.
The black hole.
Yeah, for the waste.
Your rear ladder can hold up to 300 pounds. Your roof is walkable on. If you want to give it annual maintenance or have it at least well checked throughout the year. Check the caulking, sealing, check the rubbers, give it treatment, check for any cracks or blistering or anything. This 30-amp power cord is for you to keep and take home. It's about 25 feet long. While you're hooked up your AC, microwave, everything else is powered, and your battery is charging. That vent right there, you have to come outside to open it. That's if you're cooking over your stove and you want the smell to be exhausted out right above the stove. You can turn on the vent fan.
Ah, that is a fan.
Yes, if you're
So the switch is here outside, not inside.
correct.
Outside.
So is that something that could stay open or not?
No.
No, okay.
Don't want bugs or your AC getting out.
Right.
So if you're
Just
not
to
using
open when it is.
When you're gonna cook the fish,
Yeah. So
Yes.
just open that one.
And if you're not using it, close it.
close it.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's prepped for a rear camera. Got your spare tire here. Your crank, there's 2 bolts right here holding the spare tire. You just stick your crank there, just take those bolts off, drop it down, and use it. Remember that black coily hose up front?
Yes. Yep.
That hose can connect here.
Hose for what?
For the
Water?
outside shower.
Outside shower.
Mhm.
Oh.
You have your handle, you got your lock and grip position.
Oh, okay.
You got a door hinge to hold your door. Your steps, they roll and fold in.
Oh, God.
Watch your fingers when doing so. That's it.
Okay.
Your doors
Mhm.
have a screen door.
Yeah,
Got your black
screen
panel.
door. Removable.
When you just slide that over?
Yeah, it's wedged in there. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Clips and locks.
And then,
Clips
Oh.
right back into your door.
so how to lock? There is a lock when you.
That is your deadbolt lock. That's your opening handle. That's your closing handle.
What is this?
That's
Stabilizer.
the one that the jack goes down.
Right here. You can fill up your freshwater tank from the other side or this side. The difference is this is gravity fed. On the other side, you have to lock a hose and have pressure feed water into the tank.
So it is the best to use.
This one is,
This one.
And you can do it a garden hose.
yes, you can simply stick a hose in here or you can pour water into your tank and it will fill it up. If it's full, it's going to start draining out here.
Overflow.
It just overflow.
Yes.
Okay.
David, is there anything that we have to put in the fresh water to keep it fresh, clear?
No. People add filters at the spigot of where they're hooking up at. Other than that, I mean, once every while, sanitized solutions. They have
Yeah.
RV, like integrated bleach.
Yeah.
You'll drop that into the tank,
Yeah, there
And-
is. Yeah.
Okay.
wash it
You can
through.
buy that for just to mix in a water.
When you guys go up in our shop, they will know exactly what you guys will need for cleaning the tanks out.
Okay.
Even chlorine.
Yes, that too. Got an outside outlet, TV hookup for an outside TV. Now, over here at your steps, you got 2 lines. Those are your overfill drains for your fresh tank.
Overflow.
So if I pull this, this is your fresh tank drain.
Ah,
It's
okay.
going to dump water out of your fresh tank.
Ah.
You're going
If we start the trailer, we need to drain.
to drain when you're hooked up to a direct water hose, when you're storing it, or traveling.
What I mean, if after we traveled, we need to start for a couple of months, so we need to drain.
Correct.
Okay.
Drain.
So if we're traveling, if
Drain it.
we're drain it before we're traveling.
Well, you can carry like 1/3.
All right.
Carry a small amount. Don't carry a full tank or a half tank because it's a lot of weight.
Yeah, a lot of rain.
So then wherever, before we park, anywhere, we got to fill it.
Yeah.
If you're at a park and they have a water spigot you can hook up, then you don't need water in the tank.
Just hook up direct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, very heavy.
Yeah.
Very heavy when you travel.
Where
and
we're going to
full
be
of
in the middle of the
water.
desert, there's nothing.
And that's going to be the best way to fill up and use water.
Okay.
This right here is the back of your furnace. Propane heat fumes come out when using your furnace.
Vacuum.
Your door, all this is all the same.
Mhm.
Your door here, it can get in your awning arms way. So you want to make sure that your door is out of the way. I'm sorry about that, y'all.
Okay.
It's okay. You want to make sure your door is out of the way. If not, it will rip the arm off the wall. Other side to your pass-through storage, you have your crank right there for your stabilizers, tongue jack, and spare tire drop down. And you got a light right there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Is this this doesn't stay on all the time? This one is motion right
you
now?
can have it on motion right now. It's on the whole time.
Can you put it on motion?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry, it's hard to hear when he's
That's
doing
right.
that.
Put it on motion?
Yeah, put it on motion or on the
Good.
circle.
Okay. That's good.
Let me grab a clipboard as we're going inside, okay?
Okay.
So that's your bedroom door entry. Go ahead and close this up.
Yep.
After you.
David, if we're storing this for a couple of months, you know, the cargo trailer that I just traded in, when we parked it, we had to make sure it was on an angle so that this way here, any rainwater or anything on top would roll off. Okay.
They do it on their choice of where they want it to be right now.
Now, is the roof flat or is it bubbled? Yeah. Okay. Watch your step, you don't slip. There's salt on the floor.
Okay.
We had the priest here this morning. Okay.
Here's your fuses box and breakers. Everything's all labeled. Storage. You put whatever you like down there in the cubby.
Mm-hmm. Now, are the drawers, now the old style, I know you had to lift up to lock
Nope.
up, but these you don't have to now. Okay.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Pressure, good. Okay.
Ocean light walking in.
Okay.
Storage right here. You got USB outlet right there. Outlet over there. Okay.
Yeah, so obviously if you're gonna cook, you're gonna turn the fan on, but you have to open it outside.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Here's your control panel. So this will turn on automatic when you open the door. You got your slide room control to bring in your slide room in or out. Would you guys like to see it come in?
Absolutely.
Make sure we're clear. So
Okay, so what do we have to make sure is clear then? Just everything out of the way?
move carpets, anything that's going to caught.
Okay.
Everything's closed out of the way. Alright, you ready?
It's
Yep.
okay. So everything good.
So
How about the
Watch out,
shower?
boys. Watch out.
Huh?
I'm going to go ahead and send it in. You ready?
There's slides
Oh.
coming in.
Over here. I'm still holding it.
Is that in all the way?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to hold it down the whole duration.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and send it back out.
All right, Doris, see, we got plenty of
Yeah.
walk through here.
Yeah.
Why it's in. Okay, we're gonna be good. Okay. This is what I was more worried about. not being able to pass through.
You still have double entry, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And your slide operates off the battery too. Okay. Your awning.
Doris, the awning?
Your awning operates off the battery as well. I'm gonna hit awning extend.
Extend.
Look, it's coming out. See, over here.
Ah, that one. Ah. Extend. Okay.
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 Exterior light. That's your light strip right here.
Okay. Exterior light. Okay.
On your awning arms, you can pull it down on one side. Both sides or the other side to give it a pitch and angle to let rainwater coming down or shade.
Okay.
If you brought your awning back in and you left it down, it's okay. It'll fix itself. I would suggest giving it a little push.
Just
Make sure
push.
it's up. Yep.
Okay.
Now your awning is flat. You do not want to over exceed it. You could roll the fabric over and stretch it out possibly.
All right, is that down all the way right now, David?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're going to bed or you're going shopping or you're going to step away from the unit, always bring your awning in. Only use it when attended. If not attended, always bring it in. The strongest of wind can always flip it and tear it right off. Okay?
Okay. So this one you do the same thing, you have to hold it all the way in or all the way out?
Not on the awning actually, because the awning, it's just, you can stop and go at any point you like.
Okay, so you, yeah, okay.
Your slide room has motors, and you want to make sure they stay in sync.
This you can't overclose, you just hold it till it stops.
Yes. That's it.
Okay, and you hear it, yep.
And turn off your lights. Exterior. Your ceiling lights, that's inside. Your water pump is on right now.
Okay.
Up here you got your fresh tank level, 1/3. It should be about there when traveling. It should be emptied when you're hooked up to your city water, your direct water supply. It should be emptied when you're storing it. At any time your fresh tank is empty, the water pump should be off. If you left it on while it's empty, it'll suck it and burn it dry over time.
Okay.
So when traveling, 1/3 is okay?
Correct.
Okay.
Got your black tank level, your gray 1, gray 2, and your battery level. Connect. You can pair your phone through Bluetooth. Once you scan the QR code here and get the One Control app, you got your password, device name. They'll show you and walk you through on how to pair your phone with the RV.
Okay.
Having your blinds down, just pull it. They will block and reduce the heat and also give you privacy. Your windows, if you slide it or lift it up, the screen can also move. So you have full clearance.
I don't like to open it. A lot of bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let me turn on your AC. I'm just going to lower the temperature.
Okay. Now, right now, what is it running off the AC? Is it running off the battery or is it running off the solar?
The power cord plugged in.
Okay.
Power cord plug in. Outside?
Yeah, the one that's plugged in, yep.
Your sink. You got your drain cap down there. You got your keys to your RV. This pulls out. You have
Yeah, spray.
shower, straight spray. Storage. You got a ceiling exhaust vent. So turn it off with a switch.
This is what we like right here.
Then twist to lift lid up.
So when cooking,
You could use that too.
we can use that one. We don't need to, to open the
If you don't want
sauce,
to.
Yeah, correct.
outside.
Mhm.
Okay.
Storage down here.
Yeah.
That's your microwave. So right here you got a surface light, off, on. Flick it down, turns the fan on.
On. Okay.
But the fan's not doing nothing really unless we open the vent.
Correct.
Okay.
This is a cover and backsplash, not to be cooked on. Let it cool down before folding it down. This can come off as one piece to wash. One bar is your top lights. Circle is off. 2 bars is top and bottom lights. This is your spark igniter. This only cranks a spark, no propane. This is okay to leave it wherever it's at. These are your burners. They are all stamped and labeled. They do give off propane. If I were to leave it slightly off, propane fumes is going to bleed out and stink up the RV. Up to a certain point, a red light will come on for safety. Set it to the flame, strike it. Set it to the flame, strike it. From there, you can make your flames big or small. Now they're going out like that because there's air in the line.
The air.
Once you have it running for a while, it's not going to do that. Now, your oven. This black tray always stays here. You're always going to cook on this rack right here. I'm going to push this in, hold it in on the flame. I'm going to give it a crank, so I'm going to look down here to see it burning. There we go. So we have a pilot flame now. I'm going to hold it down for about 15 to 30 seconds to make sure it's burning. If I let go and that flame goes out, do the same thing again. So I let go, the flame's there. From there, I can select the temperature.
How to know there is a flame?
The flame is right in the middle. You can see it.
Where?
Right in the
Under.
middle, down at the bottom.
Ah, yeah. I see. Yep. Okay.
When I turn it off, all of it's off.
It's almost
Seems
like
this
it's
is
almost
the-
like starting a grill.
A
Yeah.
master switch?
No, that
It's
is
like a master
spark
switch?
igniter.
Igniter?
Yeah, spark igniter. Yeah.
Okay.
Storage. Yes, already got it.
Some-
Oh,
it's
yeah,
okay.
she's already put some stuff in there.
Inside of here is your manual guides and instructions for everything inside and outside of the RV.
What's the oh, the door is the same. That side's the same way. That door is this over here is storage also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your fridge,
Pretty good.
freezer.
Oh, now running.
So you got a dial knob right here. If it's pointing to the right, it's coldest. Going to the left, it's not as cold. And you got a filter right here, charcoal. It's pretty cool up there.
Yeah, it looks good. Now, right now, is it running? I asked this before. Is it running right now on the propane, on the electric, on the 12 volt?
110 and 12 volt only.
Okay.
Plugged in or battery. You got lights, vibrations for massage, heat.
Okay.
Your AC. If this is closed, your AC is going to be ventilized throughout the RV. If you open it, the air is going to dump all right here. Filter. You can pop this down, wash it, dry it, reuse it, or replace it anytime you want. You have storage underneath. Lift up on the hole, lifts up the board. This drops down to a bed.
Yeah, you don't have to show us. We know that.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to do that.
You got your smoke fire detector alarm.
Okay.
Same thing as the house. Your TV pulls out and swivels. Got your TV remote. It is a smart TV. If I hit home, go down to settings, right click to network and connect and activate now. That's where you're going to use your phone hotspot or internet connections to set up your account. You can stream, search up movies and all that. If I go to TV inputs and go down to TV antenna, scan for channels, I can scan the local area for digital air local TVs off your antenna. With your antenna, you don't have to adjust or do anything. It does it all for you.
It's directional.
Correct.
Okay. Don't have to raise it, don't have to lower it, don't have to do nothing.
Correct. It's
Perfect.
a dome.
Yep, perfect.
Got your radio. This is your radio remote.
Yeah, I had to turn the volume all the way down.
Yeah. So you can either tap the power button, which mutes it all. You can hook up your phone here, charge it, play music. HDMI, plug it to your TV or to a DVD player or a laptop, any source. Auxiliary or headphones. You have your station search, volume.
Relieve your pain and her fashion dilemma.
Yeah.
Stop by.
Zones 1 and 2. 1 is inside.
Meet former
If I hold it down,
Michael Rowe.
turns off zone 1. Zone 2 is on,
It's outside.
outside.
Yeah, let's leave it inside.
Hold down zone 2, turns it off. If you have zones 1 and 2 on at the same time, same volumes, same tune will play at the same time. AM, FM, USB, Bluetooth, connect your phone, source. Hold down the power button, turns it off.
You guys ever do this before someone buys it? Before someone would actually come in and buy it?
Oh yeah, it's
Because we didn't see any of this.
Yeah, we do the walkthroughs on every unit, new, used.
So if I was just coming in to buy the unit, could I ask for a walkthrough first?
That's what we always do. Before you do insurance and paperwork, we always suggest a walkthrough. Some people will do their finance paperwork first and do the walkthrough, then they may come across things they don't know.
None of this stuff we know.
Down there, that is your LP gas detector alarm. That detects this carbon monoxide, propane, and a low battery volt. That is hardwired to your battery up front.
Okay.
If your battery comes close from dying, that will sound off an alarm. If it detects propane bleeding from your stove or oven, or propane fumes coming from inside the RV, gas fumes as well, that will set off an alarm. Carbon monoxide, it'll sound off an alarm. Just open up the unit, check your battery voltage, check your burners, check your propane. Perfume, bug spray, Lysol, sunscreen, Febreze, pet fur, pet gas, odors, like anything that could change the air textures can set off that alarm at any time. Spill water on it, near it, it could possibly do so as well. At any time this goes off, the green light's going to go to red and it's going to beep non-stop until you turn it off by pushing in the strip right here. This strip is a test button and a mute button. You got your lock?
What's this here?
Oh, my bad. Thermostat.
Yep.
Fan. L is for low. If it's on low or high, it's going to blow non-stop. A is for auto. It's going to go off and on at the set demand of temperature. Your mode, if I tap it, we go from cool to heat. Heat is from your furnace, which is off propane. It's from the floor vents. Fan. You got fan low, fan high. It does not contribute any temperature at all. It just cycles the air around. Dry. If you're going to leave the windows open or you're going to leave this unit plugged for a while and you don't want it to humidity in here, you'll hit dry and it'll keep it from humidifying from inside. Then we got cool, your AC. If I hold down the power button, turns it off. You want to have it off when hooking up or disconnecting from your power cord outside. Nothing is going to work until I hold down the power button again. This is your water heater. You got the power button to turn this panel on or off. I can read from I have not seen that there. It's beeping. I'm gonna get it noted for y'all, okay? We'll have a technician come out and check it out.
Okay. Because we definitely wanted that Fahrenheit. We definitely wanted that Fahrenheit.
Gas water.
Hey, he's marking it down now.
So, on that water heater,
Yep.
you can select between Fahrenheit or Celsius, and it will show a bar underneath which one you're using.
Mm-hmm.
From here, you can set your temperature from lows to 124 max, and that's it. When you turn on the source of hot water from your sink, shower, it's going to start using your hot water. A flame light will come on, which means your propane's lighting. Numbers will start changing from low to high, and that's your water heater getting warm. Give it less than a minute, and you got hot water. That's it. You can leave that on during your whole travel. If you're traveling, like towing it or storing it, have it off. Okay. You got your lights. Ceiling fan.
Yep, we're gonna open it up.
Open it up. Air out. Your shower door. If I let go, it's going to fling back. You have to hold it. There's a clip right here that latches on.
Oh, okay.
When you're taking the shower and hitting it this way, it's not going to budge. But if you hit it off the track, it's going to come off. You have to hold it. It's It's got a built-in squeegee, so it self-dries.
Oh, nice.
When traveling, should be open.
Traveling should be closed.
Closed, really? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You got a skylight. You can go outside and put something over it to cover it up.
Mm.
You got your off and on spray. Got your cold and your hot. Okay. Now your toilet. Before you.
Oh.
Where'd that come from?
Leak?
Let me get my rag out of my golf cart.
Oh, you have leaking here. It's leaking here. From here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's leaking. From here.
Mhm.
Good eye.
Yeah, it's leaking.
Job.
Oh. So, we cannot use this shower?
Let me see that again.
Yeah.
I want to make sure it's not coming from anywhere else.
From there. Here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, David, you can see it wet right here.
Hmm?
Right there along
Yeah.
the floor.
I see it there. I'm just trying to make sure it's not coming out. I don't know if it's from me hanging it.
It could
I
have been
don't know.
from you hanging it, yeah.
But I hung it. Water shouldn't have gone out.
Just. This side. This is made of wood.
I'll have that noted, okay?
Okay.
We'll have someone check this panel. Now your toilet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave this rag here.
Now this is
A wood?
Wood.
Yeah.
So your
Wood.
toilet here.
Mhm.
Before you use it, you're gonna add a gallon to start with.
What?
You're gonna flush a gallon to start with.
A gallon.
If
Okay.
you drop waste down there dry, it
Yeah.
will stick and harden, and it's gonna be hard getting it out.
Right.
Put a gallon of
Water.
flush,
Just
just
flush.
manually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can either hold this down, fill it up, but if I gently hold it down, it keeps the lid shut and you're filling it.
Got it. Okay.
You can fill it up to any point you like. When you're done, fully press down, drop and flush. Now, you have to use RV integrated toilet paper. There are solutions to drop or spray down there, liquids, tabs, sprays. That will help break down the waste and keep it smelling fresh and sanitized.
Would you use the same stuff that you use in a septic tank?
Yes, you can.
That's the same stuff, yeah. Okay.
You got a resettable GFCI outlet, medicine cabinet, toilet paper mount rack. You can mount on your drawers, walls, anywhere you like.
So, important.
Lights in your bedroom.
In here, see. I know, it's a glue.
No,
Yeah, you have a glue here.
Go check it, Doris.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
write
it's
that.
a water here. Yeah.
You
Ah,
do that?
here.
Go.
Still have. See, it really.
Well, you got your. This is your inspection right here. So all they gotta do is take that off and check it.
Yeah, I got a screwdriver. I'll do that. You guys have storage underneath the bed? You know about that?
Yeah.
Cubbies, USB outlets on each side, carbon monoxide alarm. You got a TV bracket location up against the wall. That's where you're gonna mount your TV bracket.
Okay.
Your light's got blue night light and a daylight. You got your fire extinguisher right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab a screwdriver, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Be right back.
Okay.
But that is it to the whole walk, though.
Mm. Yeah. Only this one did the problem here.
Yeah, so they'll check it all out. They'll make sure. I'm sitting down.
Yeah, sit down.
I'm watching TV.
Mm. Where is the car?
They got it.
Because
Excuse me, that's my seat.
your seat's over there.
No, I'm supposed to be always to the left.
Oh,
I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, this is okay, I guess. This'll work.
okay, we change.
This'll work. No, we're fine.
Mm.
We're fine.
For a tornado as well. Really weak rotation already being detected in some portions of the storm. We're taking a look here as it stretches from really the peak on south. You see Sterling right in the line of storms here, and that's where we have that weak rotation in place. Just off to the north and east of Sterling. So if you're in this area, although they have not issued that tornado warning just yet,
Yeah, I will get that
consider
noted.
your safe zone now just to be safe. Even though they didn't put that warning.
Or David?
I'm gonna get that noted. See a little water built up.
Yeah. Because I still have again.
I mean, I can feel it back here as well.
It's here. It keep on. See?
Yeah, it's
right
built
there.
up back there. Definitely gotta get that fixed. Let me see if I can shove my rag back there.
Yeah, because we'll just leave it until they get it fixed.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose.
Minutes from now, this line of storms is going to be driving off to the north and east along I-88 in your direction. As I mentioned, it does not have that tornado warning associated with it yet, but it has been tagged as a tornado possible, and we also see some weak rotation embedded in it as well. So keep that in mind. Really gusty winds are going to be associated as this moves off in your direction. Steve?
And Kiana, let's talk about what's happening in the Pacific Northwest. The atmospheric river continues, and that means record rainfall for coastal areas and more mountain snow for areas like
Are you gonna miss the
Falls,
snow?
Montana. That was taking
No.
place
You're not going to miss
yesterday.
snow?
The beautiful winter wonderland. Now we're
Neither am I.
Canyon Beach, Oregon. Gray skies. Also
So David, if you could also, if you could list some of the things that we need at the store. I know we need the black hose.
Pressure relief valve.
Yeah.
Water
The
filter.
fuses.
Fuses. Toilet paper. Solution for your black tank.
The antifreeze or whatever, just in case if we need that.
Freeze or sanitize solution for your
Yep.
fresh tank. That's what I can think of right now.
Make sure you're writing it down for me though, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, if you guys go up in the accessory shop,
Yep.
they will know exactly what you guys need.
Well, I don't want him to oversell me, you know.
Yeah.
No, you guys have been really good, so I mean, it's just that I don't know exactly what we need.
Well, I'm gonna need you guys to sign off here. I'll give the paper to you, don't worry. Just down below that we did the walkthrough, explain everything. And then there's an overall satisfaction rating down below if you don't mind answering. And was your RV ready when promised?
Oh, you're reading your delivery satisfaction. Was your RV ready as promised? Now, do I do yes or no on that?
Yeah, it's out here. We just found low bugs and we'll take care of that.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. So the battery's being done. Oh, how do we switch from? Do we have to switch from battery to the power?
No.
Okay, we don't have to do it automatically.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So the other question, remember I asked you about plugging in 110 to any of the outlets. I mean, those are 110 plugs.
I wouldn't think it'll run off your battery. Because if so,
Is there an inverter though?
no inverter on here.
No inverter. Okay. That's what the battery is that I bought. Is the inverter.
The solar, you know, the solar, it can run 24 hours continuous.
Yeah, we
Honey?
need.
Honey, the solar.
Yeah, we need about a note about the solar. Yeah.
You know, the solar can run without any backup of the battery or whatever.
The solar charges the battery.
The solar charges the battery.
Right.
Oh,
So while we're sitting still, if we're not hooked up to anything, the solar's what's charging the battery. And that's what runs the TV, runs the microwave, runs the refrigerator,
okay.
runs all that stuff. When we're hooked up the car while we're traveling, the batteries are being charged. The refrigerator is still running, okay? So we don't have to worry about anything we put in the refrigerator.
Okay, but when the battery is dead,
We're dead.
that is the time that
They'll
to
come
use
in-
the gas.
If the battery's dead, that's when they'll come and look at in the trailer and find us dead. No, it'll charge. The solar charges.
No, what if everything the solar is dead? The
All we do is hook up the car.
hook up in
We hook up the car and plug it in. That charges the batteries.
This should be enough. I got the 303 slide lubricant spray, total paper, total solution.
That slide lubricant you were talking about, okay? What is it, like WD-40?
Basically, but for rubber slide,
For rubber?
RV seals.
Okay. And she's going to climb the ladder, but I can't. So when the slide is out like it is now, and she sprays, she can spray all the way across?
Just all the way across the rubber seal only.
All right, the rubber seal only. How do you not get it on the slide itself?
That's okay. Just
Okay.
you want to ideally give it to the slide rubber.
All right, so it's just the three sides, nothing
Bottom
underneath.
two. Bottom two, yes.
The bottom two?
Yes. All
Alright.
four corners.
And when do we do that? How often?
Once a month. You guys gonna be in the desert?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
once a month. Yeah, okay.
So it takes it some.
We didn't get the topper because everything online, as far as the toppers, nothing but problems. Most of the people that had the toppers just cut it right off because they had nothing but problems with when it rains, especially, or gets wet.
Collects it.
And it not only collects it, but when it rolls in, it sort of flips over. It doesn't come in all the way.
Yeah, there's many things to adhere and see online.
I know.
So I went ahead and submit this over to Rodrigo Torres.
Okay.
He's your delivery advisor. He's going to get the tech on your water heater and the water down there and your hitch hookup and what's your process of coming and going here. Your whole delivery process from here. For me, that's it.
You're done?
Yep, I'm all done.
Oh, okay. So we just wait for the person
Right on, they
to.
said you guys can't take a tip? Is that true or not?
I don't know.
Can you guys take a tip? Can you take a tip?
No.
Yes or no?
They
Can you take it?
don't. They don't want it, but
They don't want it?
I personally
Why? Do not tell.
Shh. Don't tell.
don't tell.
Don't tell.
So what should I give them? Just a $5 tip?
You just give for snacks. For snacks, you know. Maybe he's already
Just snacks?
hungry.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Just
snacks.
Okay, that's
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Real quick, folks, I just wanted to hand you your keys, okay?
Oh,
The Jeep is right outside the door here.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay? And I'll catch up with you guys here in a
We're
little
done.
while.
Did you find the key to unlock the hitch that was on there, or are we able to use that hitch?
Oh, he must have found it because he's got the new hitch already.
Okay,
in
yeah,
there,
because
so.
it's on the ring.
Yes, sir.
I thought about it after.
You got a little leak down there?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's all built up in the back corner.
Okay.
We're all done, bro.
Were you able to tighten it down?
No, I can't. I just keeping it from flooding.
Okay.
Yeah, remember your guy just told me, I said, we got no hurry to pick it up. If we got to leave it for a few more days, we're fine.
Sure. Good. Well, and we'll get to take a look at it. A lot of times it's just a loose fitting and we can just tighten it
Yeah,
down.
that's what we figured.
And it's either that or it's going to be something behind here, which takes a little bit longer, but it's still not very.
It's fine. I know you guys will get it taken care of.
Yes, sir.
No
Okay.
problem.
All right,
All right,
guys.
Rodrigo. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
That's it.
So $5 tip is good.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
For snacks.
For
For your snacks. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
We appreciate it. So we got our card. We're gonna just chill out here, I think, for a little while. We got to pick up. We got stuff in the car. We got to get out, right?
Yeah. Guess,
Okay.
have you guys done your finance and paperwork and all that?
Oh yeah, we're all done.
Yeah. Then you guys can do whatever you guys want.
We're paid. We paid cash, so we're good.
Sweet. It's all good. Okay.
All right.
We got going.
Thank you very much,
Be
David.
out and about, so if you need me, just wave me down. Okay?
Absolutely. All right. Thanks a lot. I mean, why don't we get some stuff out of the car?
Yeah.
They're gonna come and fix this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It seems there.
Yeah. They'll come and fix it. Okay, so we can shut this door.
You know,